What if I told you this tiny bucket sitting on a balcony, backyard, or even a small corner of your home could produce a harvest that looks impossible? This is not a farm. This is not a greenhouse. This is one simple bucket, and inside it, I grew over 100 tomatoes from a single plant. But here is the shocking part. I almost failed completely. The first flowers dropped. The leaves started turning yellow. I thought I had wasted my time. Then I discovered 3 small changes that transformed this struggling tomato plant into a tomato machine. In this video, I'll show you exactly how I did it, the mistakes I made, and the secrets that helped me harvest tomatoes again and again from one small container. Stay until the end because the final harvest surprised even me. Welcome to the channel where we prove you don't need a huge garden to grow your own food. Let's grow. Many people believe tomatoes need a large garden, expensive equipment, and plenty of space. But millions of people around the world live in apartments, small homes, or places where traditional gardening is impossible. That's why container gardening is so powerful. A single bucket can become a mini farm if you understand what tomatoes actually need. The goal of this experiment was simple: can one bucket produce a serious tomato harvest? Not just a few tomatoes, but enough tomatoes to make you look at empty containers differently. The first secret starts with the container itself. I used a simple bucket. Nothing expensive. No fancy gardening system. But one mistake many beginners make is choosing a bucket that is too small. Tomatoes are hungry plants. Their roots need enough space to search for water and nutrients. No drilling holes. The first thing I did was create drainage holes at the bottom. Without drainage, water stays trapped around the roots, and the plant can slowly suffocate. A good tomato bucket is like a comfortable home. It needs space, airflow, and a way for excess water to escape. The biggest mistake people make is thinking the seed is the secret. The seed is only the beginning. The real magic happens underground. Tomatoes are heavy feeders. If the soil is weak, the plant struggles no matter how much sunlight it receives. Explain mix. For this bucket, I created a simple homemade mix. Compost for nutrients. Garden soil for structure. Organic matter to hold moisture. A little sand or other material for drainage. Think of soil as the kitchen of your plant. If the kitchen has no ingredients, the plant cannot cook a harvest. When planting tomatoes, I discovered something amazing. Tomatoes have the ability to grow extra roots along their stem. So instead of planting the seedling shallow, I planted it deeper. More roots mean more access to water and nutrients. Show pressing soil. After planting, I watered deeply and placed the bucket where the plant could receive plenty of sunlight. Tomatoes are solar-powered machines. The more sunlight they receive, the more energy they can create for growing fruit. The first mistake that almost destroyed my harvest. Here is where things went wrong. At first, I thought giving the plant more water would make it grow faster. I watered too often. The plant looked unhappy. The leaves started changing. The growth slowed down. I learned that tomatoes don't want constant attention. They want the right attention. The soil needs moisture, but the roots also need oxygen. After adjusting my watering routine, the plant started recovering. The secret to getting more tomatoes. This was the moment everything changed. The plant started producing flowers, but flowers alone do not create tomatoes. The plant needed help turning flowers into fruit. Explain. 1. Sunlight. The bucket received several hours of direct sunlight every day. 2. Feeding. Every few weeks, I added organic nutrients to keep the plant strong. 3. Support. As the plant grew taller, I supported it because 100 tomatoes can become surprisingly heavy. The tomato explosion. Then something incredible happened. Tiny green tomatoes appeared everywhere. At first, I counted 20. Then 40. Then I stopped counting because there were tomatoes hiding behind leaves, underneath branches, everywhere. Show harvest. This single bucket became a tomato factory. Every morning felt like opening a treasure chest. The best feeling was knowing that this food came from something simple I created with my own hands. How much did it cost? Now let's talk about money. Many people think gardening is expensive, but this experiment proves otherwise. Example. Bucket, $2 to $3. Soil materials, affordable. Seedling, low cost. For just a few dollars, this bucket produced a harvest worth much more. But the value is not only the tomatoes. It is the confidence of knowing you can grow food anywhere. Lessons learned. After this experiment, here are the biggest lessons I learned. Lesson 1. Small spaces are not the problem. Lack of knowledge is. Lesson 2. Healthy roots create healthy harvests. Lesson 3. Consistency beats perfection. You don't need a giant farm to experience the joy of growing your own food. 1 bucket. 1 tomato plant. Over 100 tomatoes. This experiment showed me something important. Sometimes the biggest harvests can come from the smallest spaces. If you have a balcony, backyard, rooftop, or just one empty corner, you have enough space to start. If you enjoyed this experiment, subscribe because we are turning ordinary spaces into food-producing gardens one plant at a time. And comment below, how many tomatoes do you think you can grow?